Greetings, I am Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And let's play a game together.
And if you haven't heard my side yet, come over here! Lay on my titties! I'm a disaster!
Don't, I'm terrified of you.
Ew.
Whoa, scary.
Hi.
You are terrifying and scary, so I don't want you to investigate me without me being involved. Holy shit.
Hi.
Whoa. I wanted to mention something though. I've had mixed reactions to Nadia, and again, this is the setup to go into Nadia's route, which is what we're intending to do when we get finished with hooligans.
Right.
Or
so we clearly have a bent going into
possibly if we have time, we will start it as we're doing hooligans, depending on where our games are and how far ahead we get. I would say, but that is our plan for next. And for me, I've been thinking about the way I've seen Nadia portrayed in general. Even though I've been very little exposed to the fandom, there seems to be this idea that she doesn't seem, forgive me, to my aesthetic and my interest, she doesn't seem very sexy. She seems like she's very pretty and very elegant, but like playing Julian is very sexualized. And also in a lot of games that are otome dating romance games, there's a lot of sexualizing the characters or making them sexy so that you're drawn in romantically and sexually. And I feel like Nadia is very flat in that way. And what I was thinking of just between these two episodes is this experience that when she is excited or when she's supposed to be being flirty, she blushes. And I think it kind of frustrates me that the only convention that is there generally is I blush visually. Not I change my posture or I become a little more sultry looking. It's just a blush. And I kind of get frustrated that everybody going, I'm turned on by you equals just blush.
Just blush.
I don't think just blush is particularly, it's not as appealing as it could be. It doesn't do as much. It's a frustrating convention, as I've just, basically done it. Anyway, so I'm trying to play Nadia being much more direct, much more sultry, much more, almost, if you will, a bit erotic.
Which is totally fair. There's actually even a thing so I remember there was actually even that crossed my dash on my own Tumblr, was basically a hashtag called, hashtag save Portia. Okay. Because apparently the people were really concerned that Portia's route was going to be canned because not enough people were interested in her. And honestly, both of us looked at each other and went, in some ways that's not a surprise. It feels like in some ways they don't know how to make basically women sexy, because there's the thing of going, well, women on their own are just, inherently so overly sexualized.
And what I was going to say is I experienced that too, and going, Pasha comes off to a lot of people like Big Sister.
Yeah, and I've seen over and over again whenever, I remember just years ago, people be like, Pasha's your big sister. Pasha only in reference to Julian. Pasha completely on her own. And with Julian,
and I'm not saying any of these women cannot be found sexy. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is, as a woman myself, which is what I've been my entire life as far as my identity is concerned, for me, it's an experience of going, what I find sexy about women and what I find appealing and striking about women, neither Nadia or Pasha encompasses for me in the way they're written overtly. And I want more of that intense sort of conspiratorial, smoldery, direct into, or a little bit of sexual overtones even, wear it a little bit more on your sleeve. I'm comfortable in my sexuality. I'm going to basically play my sexuality as a card towards you, and not just necessarily in tits, that is my sexuality.
Right.
But more in a behaviorally, my sexuality is part of my personality, and that's hot.
Right.
And so that's more what I'm going for. And this is coming from a woman who enjoys being attracted to other women when it happens and going, women can be super hot. But generally when they're put more towards the male gaze, they're not. And in this case, I feel like both Nadia and Pasha, to me, come off as one is lovely and statuesque, like a piece of art, Nadia. Yeah, and the other one is cute and cuddly and adorable and sweet. But also, with a little
fiery and spice.
With a little spice to her, but in more of a protective, again, motherly, sisterly kind of streak.
Right.
And so neither of them, again, hit for me what are the beats of really sexy in personality that has nothing to do with body.
Right.
Because for me, I'm not attracted to people based on their body and never have been. I am really demisexual in that way where you can look freaking cool as hell, and other than how it informs to your personality, I've got nothing.
That's actually one of the reasons why, even for me growing up, where I'm someone can look really attractive, and I think one of the reasons why I would really aggressively run off with character ideas or whatever else was because I never liked the way they were written. I thought that their bodies were interesting, but I was always the personality that you've attached to it is sort of it just wasn't fun.
All right.
There's no signature, and the entire note ends quite abruptly. but I think I can guess who it's from.
It's probably that idiot that broke his mask tripping out of my shop.
Yeah, it was amazing. I don't know what his problem
Aye.
was. Be better than that. The sun's almost gone from the sky as I make my way out of the palace.
You know what I would love?
Without a choice. I just do this fucking anyway. Why
You
do
know
I
what
do
I
this?
would love?
What?
I would love if you went and showed it to Nadia and said, I'm going to go investigate this.
Honestly, that'd be adorable.
That would be amazing. I don't know how they would salvage Julian's route at that point, but I would love it nonetheless. If you went, I've gotten a mysterious note. I am concerned, I'm going to go investigate. And she goes, maybe I should send someone with you. No, maybe it will spook them if I do.
Right?
And then you can have their reasoning justification for why you go alone, but that she knows you're going to look into it.
Right.
And I think it would be interesting if establishing you're being very professional about your job. And also, just letting her know that you're leaving the palace or the castle would be very valuable to her going. That way, she knows where her investigator is and she's abreast. Because again, she's established, we're going to investigate this together.
Right.
And I think that'd be really professional on our part. I think it'd be super cool. Even if we just told her we were leaving. Even if we wanted to be a mysterious edgelord, if I don't know if this is important yet.
Right.
So I'm just going to tell her, I'm going out. I'll be back later this evening.
The sun's almost gone from the sky as I make my way out of the palace. I take a deep breath and march up to the guards, trying to sound calm.
Trying to sound calm because
Calm. Normal.
everyone is stupid. You know
Bye.
what? I want to know what that stained glass window is about. I want to know the symbolism of it.
It's kind of cute.
Let alone the giant emblem above it in metal that's almost like a muted fleur-de-lis.
Yeah.
Like, I would be interested in what those mean to the palace, to the kingdom, to the royalty, whatever.
Right?
All right.
Excuse me. Where might I find the Rowdy Raven?
Did he say meet me at the Rowdy Raven?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, he did.
That's
As
good.
Ludovico and Ludmilla exchange a curious look before answering.
All right. Keep going past the docks towards South End. Can't miss it. You'll hear the ruckus from streets away. Why do you want to go to a place like that? Real elegant person like you. I didn't think that'd be your kind of dive, though I have misread people in the past.
Do you really have to ask?
No, but not my place. Not my place. But anyway, yeah, right down there. You'll hear all the noise, no problem. Can I assist you with anything else?
You're good.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And they swing the gates open for me.
Now here's the question: if we came up to it and they were standing at the gates, and they opened the gates first, did we lean against the gate or call through the gate to them?
Usually gates are actually layered.
Or even if it's not layered, they were on the outside last time,
Right.
and we're on the inside.
Yep.
So are they moved suddenly
Point,
to the
little
inside,
head pointing
or do we
through.
just
Hello.
gently lean against the gate, going, "Excuse me"?
I require your attention, thank you.
Excuse me, I
Look
would like
at me.
Please, I know you are guarding the gate from the outside, but I must get out from the inside.
Hello.
So that's
Gate.
what I want to know. I would like it to be explicit. It'd be
I
fun.
keep reading and rereading the note as I hurry into the city. A masked friend.
A masked friend. How
Why
many
do
of-
I keep reading the note? Do I keep forgetting, thinking that I'm going to forget
I
what it
keep
says?
trying to make out the other scribbly words and what they are, and if it's
I'm
given away.
laughing my butt off because some of them are so bad.
And also going, have they given away anything else? Like, did you write something incriminating and then cross it out badly and then go, I totally can read this? You're like, I killed, no. I was gamed up, no. I admitted to, no. I'm sorry I broke into your, no.
He's like, I got this. Oh my god, this person's gonna come and murder me. I better tell them everything. Oh fuck, I shouldn't tell them anything. They'll kill me now. I gotta tell them the least amount of things possible. But if I don't tell them at least a little bit, they won't be interested in me. But if I can't do that thing, it's gonna keep going on. They're gonna come over the way and they'll be dead. Oh my god, what do I do? The dude's sitting there going, oh yeah, right, Julian, really?
Like, really? Are
do
you
you
okay?
want more booze? No, I'm gonna die!
My life is on the line, and I came back here to die.
I thought death was hot, but now I'm actually a little conflicted
As I
about
say,
it because
I came-
death comes in glitter and sparkly heels, alright?
I came back to Vesuvia to be executed for my crimes. I came home to die, okay? And I was not afraid of death. I was ready. And
I was ready and I was hard for it.
And now I am so
fucking
afraid like
terrified.
I've never been in my life, ever. Death is beautiful and terrifying like you wouldn't believe.
Oh god.
Oh, I see.
I keep reading and rereading a masked friend. He could be a trap. It could be a fake. But I don't give a damn. I'll break his ass anyway. But Julian did say he might call on me again, and I don't have any other leads at the moment, so, my
Him
Except
handshaking,
for the
trying to-
fact that we have plenty of leads. It's called Go Talk to Valerius, because he was a weird-ass bitch, and then Go Talk to Valdemar.
Yeah, it's also called Go Talk to the Two Courtiers that we're super interested in. I would like to hear everything about you. Tell me all the dirt on how the Countess came crying to you in the street, going, if I make it sound sultry or dramatic, will you just spill the beans for me? Yes!
All right, cool. So it was very hot.
So good, it was really spicy and hot. How did Lucio die?
Them
Aye.
Following Bloodmilla's directions, I end up in a narrow, slippery street. Its shabby stones layered like scales. Clustered apartments line the passage, and murky reddish water swirls in the sluggish canal.
Okay. Layered like scales. I'm just having a problem of going, what kind of cobbling does that even mean? Like, are they laid against each other, sort of like layers of dominoes, with your mortar in between them? So there's this weird, bumpy, sort of like ridged experience trying to walk over it.
I understand, like, thematically going, oh no, there's the snake and the serpent, and there's the bad things, and the poison, and the water, and the blah, 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 and whatever. Okay, my problem with that is not only that, but going like, so scales are flat?
Yeah.
Rocks are not.
Scales
Rocks do not hold their shape when they're that small, and they will bend. Rocks do not bend.
Also, depending on the type of your scales, they don't layer. They actually just lay next to each other.
Yeah, I know.
They're not really layered. So for me, I'm like, cobbles generally aren't even layered or toppled on each other at all. They're set out like tile, and you pour the mortar between them.
Yes.
And if you put them, like you pour down a giant pile of rocks, okay? Like you just have this big pile of like landscaping rocks, and then you just pour mortar over it.
Right.
You are not going to get a street out of that at all. You're going to have a weird mountain of concrete.
Right?
And so I'm having a hard time with layered like
scales.
Okay.
Well,
like again, I notice the visual. I get the visual thematic convention, but instead of reminding me of scales, making me think of scales, they're layered
like scales.
Show me layered cobblestones. I want to see it.
That would be amazing.
I'm not familiar.
I take a few wrong turns before I find myself standing behind a noisy tavern.
I heard so much noise in so many streets I couldn't figure out which one it was actually coming from. The echoing is strong in the lower streets.
Painted on the door is a cackling blackbird lying back on a crescent moon. The rowdy raven. This is it.
Do they have a tankard in one wing?
Honestly, that would be adorable.
That'd be
as hell.
super cute.
Suddenly, the door in front of me swings open, casting warm light down jagged stone steps.
Oh,
I'll be back. Just stepping up for some air.
Bumps into us. We stare at him.
I freeze
Shit.
mid-step, my heart leaping into my throat because I am anticipating taking my fist and unclamping all of my fingers and reaching up and grabbing his cute little throat. Anyway, it's really Julian Dvorak. He's really gross. And here, waiting for me.
You know what? He hasn't cleaned himself since
impeccable.
my cleaning spell. Kind of want to grab his hair or his ear like a small child and drag him to a bath.
And going to fling you in the water. Oh wait, I can't do that. There are things in the water.
I don't know if stay silent is be imperious in front of him, because that would be amazing. So Julian, also, I am checking, Julian, or I am grabbing your attention, but also I love this idea of you just stare at him, terrifyingly beautiful, and just look at him. And he's like, holy shit, I'm too drunk for this.
Oh God, I got so smashed in an effort to not be a story. I don't know what to do with myself. Holy shit.
So which one?
I like the stay silent
Try
argument.
it. See
God
what
damn
happens.
it. Stay silent. Why not? Fuck it.
We just stare at him.
I try to step back quietly, but something catches my heel, toppling me into that is not...
Okay, that would not happen. Staying silent is not move backwards. So that is the first choice that we have encountered that doesn't feel like the choice. And actually, if you've seen the rest of this, there have been a couple of choices that we've been very excited about, going, wow, that made exactly sense. That was exactly what we thought it would be. That got us exactly where we were expecting to be. And this one, I don't like at all. However, maybe if there's some magic that compels you in some way, I don't know. Or basically, the door swings again in a massive waft of vomit-smelling air, and you sort of step back gingerly, and then you just pop it into a barrel because
you make an error.
It's one of those stupid enchanted barrels that they collect bad patrons in who try and run away, and then they get their tab from them.
Right.
Aye.
Who knows, toppling me into an empty barrel.
Lovely.
Great. The next thing I know, I'm staring up at the sky, limbs flailing uselessly as quick bootsteps approach.
There should not be quick bootsteps approaching.
That was quite a tumble. You're right.
Aye.
The doctor leans over the barrel, extending a hand. He rears back when he sees my face.
He should. Appropriate.
Corazón.
Whoa.
Oh shit, I better help you anyway. A firm grip encircles each of my wrists, and I'm hauled out of the barrel like a snail shucked from its shell.
I'm like, at least
I
you have
stagger
the
forward
decency.
into the doctor. No, don't touch me. I will hurt you.
Corazón, I stagger forward. I put my hands
out in
against
front
his
of
chest.
me.
Like, he is holding my wrist gently, and I immediately bolt my arms up in front of me so that only my hands hit his chest.
Yep, we just
because
got
he
that.
tugs us too hard.
Broad, gleaming chest, because he is disgusting and does not clean himself. He's already dirty again.
He's sweaty and gross.
For a moment, his eye meets mine in surprise at our sudden proximity. He's like, you're grabbing my tit, thanks.
You're like, yes.
And then with a friendly pat, I clicked through because I didn't realize it went because I'm so used to fighting with the tablet
It's okay, it's okay. So, with a friendly, like he basically is sort of puts your arms back to you, pats you
gently,
and then steps back.
Like, whoo,
like a kind of thing of, I now put you over here, and just, you're good, pat, pat, and I'll just be right over here, back this way.
Oh, God.
Okay?
I got your note. What? I produced the crumpled, scribbly piece of paper. To my surprise, he flushes deep red. Oh, I did not realize you'd come. Without even flew off with my note, I was half convinced he'd end up on, like, a guard's pike, you know? He glances over his shoulder as if expecting to see the scraggly bird appear from nowhere.
You're like, no, I came alone.
It's fine. But you're here anyway! And I did want to bend your ear if you'd let me bend your ear. Please let me bend it. Please, so if you're still interested.
Even tucked in a barrel, you're terrifying.
God, you're going to murder me. In fact, you're more frightening because you're furious.
Yes.
He beckons me to the door, easing it open and leading me through to the warmth inside.
I pause at the door, staring at the venue and going, oh, at least they do clean it in here.
Sort of.
Sort of. I will walk in with you, but I will not sit.
Fuck sitting.
I will stand.
That tavern is packed, and the noise is cacophonous.
How are we going to
The
speak
barkeep,
in here?
wide, scar-faced and barrel-armed, gives the doctor a cheeky salute when we pass by.
And then stops and stares at Corazón like, damn, we don't usually get that quality in here at all. Are they from the palace? Hang on, I should walk over and see. Tells the wench next to him, keep the bar for a second, comes over to Corazón. Can I assist you while you are here in my good establishment? Do you need anything? Julian, what? I never get that treatment. Looks directly at Corazón, very polite. Is there something you like to drink?
No, thank you.
We appreciate your patronage. Julian! Be a gentleman. Walks away. Julian,
Too late. He'll never get up. A cackling drunkard swings at a wooden leg, which Julian politely brushes aside. Like, oh God, please don't do that, we'll be in trouble.
God, they will be so angry, no.
Tatine, my escort, guides me to a cozy booth in the back. Are you thirsty? My treat.
I already turned down the bartender.
I'm not thirsty.
In any sense of the word.
At all.
None.
Not thirsty? What's that like? I like myself, thank you.
Better than you, actually. That's what it's like.
He breezes up to the bar, leaning his elbow on the counter and chatting amiably with the barkeep.
The barkeep going, who the hell are they? Where did you get that?
God.
Are they going to kill you? Oh my God. Are they foreign royalty? What do they have business with you? Are they hiring you to be an assassin? Your word's gotten around. They're going to hire you to kill someone else.
You're so bad at doing doctoring. You're just an assassin now.
Yep, someone's going to hire you to kill someone else.
No, I'm a doctor, I swear.
No, that's going to be it. I've seen you in the bar fights. You're getting word around. You're going to be the local merc, and they're here to hire you for shady down under job. You can wink, wink, nudge, nudge. They're just here talking. Here's your ale.
Okay, they both erupt into peals of laughter at some joke.
Julian, nervously, the bartender, you're gonna be a merc. You're dead.
In the dim light, he looks perfectly at ease. So different than when I met him at the shop.
Where he looked terrified, surprisingly.
He returns to the booth with a drink for himself and a glass of water for me.
I said nothing. Thank you.
None.
None.
Water's actually very dangerous, dumbass.
It's also a drink, which I didn't want.
Smart.
Him freezes.
Takes the water, dumps into his own, it flows over the edges. I got it. What are you talking about? I didn't do anything. Drops the whole glass into.
I didn't know he was saying anything. Picks up the water glass and just drops it like a weight into his own body. It just overflows and splashes everywhere, and then oozes back into the water glass, completely submerging it. He's just like, it's fine. Goes to drink it, clacks his teeth. He's like, cheers!
Cheers!
Squeaks, cheers! Hopefully.
He takes a deep sip of his own drink, watching me over the rim of his cup. I raise an eyebrow. He's not wearing a mask here, and everyone seems to know him. But
we will find out about that
in the next one. So thank you very much, guys, then, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
And please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi and our Patreon. We've got some links in the description down below. But other than that, though, I have been Scandal.
And if you are only here because this is updated prologue and you have not seen our original prologue, we would recommend that you go check it out. It's an incredibly different emotional flavor.
Well, again, we have been through part of Julian's route already, and also we had already finished now at this point the prologue itself. So it'll be very different. Yes.
Yes, I'm recommending you try the other prologue as well. If you're enjoying this, you will get a completely different brand of laughs from the other one, and it will be a wildly different emotional ride.
Yes, absolutely.
And in the meantime, I have been Liz.
And it was great playing with you.
Bye!